Cowardly, LeBron James' former teammate slams NBA's new rules for unsuccessful end-of-period heaves. The NBA's latest rule adjustment has sparked immediate backlash from players, analysts, and fans alike. Beginning with the 2025-26 season, the league will officially count unsuccessful end-of-period heaves as missed field goals for the team, but not against individual players' stats. The decision, meant to encourage players to attempt more desperation shots at the buzzer, has instead been labeled by critics as unnecessary and even cowardly. One of the most outspoken voices has been Richard Jefferson, a former teammate of LeBron James during the Cleveland Cavaliers' 2016 championship run. Now an analyst for ESPN, Jefferson did not hold back his criticism. Quote-tweeting NBA insider Shams Charania's post announcing the change, Jefferson simply called it cowardly, sparking conversation across social media. What the new rule means. According to the league, the rule applies specifically to end-of-quarter heaves, shots launched from at least 36 feet away within the final 3 seconds of the first 3 quarters, with the play beginning in the backcourt. In recent years, many players have avoided taking these desperation attempts altogether, fearing they would drag down their shooting percentages. This avoidance has even been tied to financial incentives. Some player contracts include efficiency-based bonuses, creating an added reason to shy away from the extremely low percentage shots. By removing the statistical penalty for players, the NBA's Board of Governors hopes to encourage more attempts, theoretically adding excitement to games. However, critics argue that the league may be overthinking the issue. Jefferson's blunt criticism highlights the sentiment that players should not need extra encouragement to make a play that could potentially swing a game, no matter how unlikely the shot is to go in. Richard Jefferson's perspective. Richard Jefferson's comments carry weight given his experience both as a player and now as a respected media voice. Having spent 17 seasons in the NBA, Jefferson understands the balance players try to maintain between individual stats and team responsibilities. His use of the word cowardly suggests he sees the change as coddling, giving players a safety net for shots that, in his view, should already be taken without hesitation. Jefferson, who played a key role in helping LeBron James and the Cavaliers win the 2016 NBA Finals, has never been shy about voicing strong opinions on league matters. This latest criticism adds to a growing list of analysts who believe the NBA is placing too much emphasis on adjusting rules to accommodate player concerns rather than maintaining the spirit of competition. Zach Lowe joins the criticism. Richard Jefferson isn't the only prominent voice to slam the change. NBA insider Zach Lowe also expressed his disapproval on his show, calling the rule a gift to what he described as chicken **T players. Lowe argued that the rule benefits those too worried about their stats to take a shot that, while unlikely, could still matter in the final score. Lowe's comments echo a broader frustration that the NBA is prioritizing optics over substance. While efficiency metrics are valuable, critics argue that protecting player percentages from desperation shots is unnecessary when those attempts have long been part of basketball's culture. Breaking down the numbers. The league cited SportRadar analytics to support the change, noting that players converted only about 4% of heaves last season. Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry, widely regarded as the greatest shooter in NBA history, made 4 of these shots, while Denver Nuggets MVP Nikola Jokic connected on 3. These rare makes often generate highlight moments and energize crowds, but the overall conversion rate remains extremely low. From the league's perspective, encouraging more attempts could create more of those dramatic moments without penalizing individual players unfairly. But from the critic's standpoint, the new rule risks sanitizing the game, protecting reputations rather than embracing the raw unpredictability of basketball. Looking ahead. As the 2025-26 season approaches, it remains to be seen how much of an impact this rule change will actually have on gameplay. Will players truly take more heaves now that their personal stats are protected, or will old habits continue? More importantly, will fans embrace the change, or will they see it as another example of the NBA over-regulating the sport? For now, one thing is clear: the league's attempt to spark more late-quarter drama has instead sparked controversy. With voices like Richard Jefferson and Zach Lowe labeling the change as cowardly and unnecessary, the debate around end-of-period heaves highlights a larger conversation about the balance between entertainment, analytics, and tradition in today's NBA.